silverest of dollars. Hey, silver dollar here. Just doing some ocean trench rushing. This one was just a public. Oh shit, I forgot about oxygen. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, sorry, that happens a lot actually. I get distracted easily. I was talking on TeamSpeak, I think, and tend to forget about the oxygen factor in the ocean trench. Haven't died to it in a very long time, but yeah, get the reds flashing often. This is rushing on my night, which, well, public trenches kind of suck now that everyone's pretty overpowered, so it's hard to get loot. And see, like when you're rushing, you get close to the boss, and then everyone ports to you, ports ahead of you, then you go the wrong way, and then you don't get enough damage in. So if you're lucky, though, you can resort to ocean trenches. Thanks, Barreta. He was awesome. Opened a whole bunch. Resort to private ocean trenches if you can get people together to buy them, or you can find someone who's generous to donate them. It's definitely awesome. So this video is just gonna go through me rushing just on my rogue. So nothing really crazy, because rushing on the rogue is pretty mindless, I guess, in ocean trenches. I try at sometimes, I think, to not use my cloak, or I forget to use my cloak, just to make it a bit more interesting. But yeah, I think we do about 8 ocean trenches. Barreta was trying to get a Seabow. Seabow, I think, in the end. And I think it took him about 8 or 9, and he finally got it. But yeah, it gave me a chance at least to just rush each time, which was kind of fun. And they were on what, Warrior, Knight, and Sin, which Warriors are probably the best ocean trench class. Rogue is definitely the easiest class for rushing in it. The only problem rushing ocean trenches, I guess, are the confuses and the ponies. And probably the ponies are worse. Just if there's 2 ponies and you get pinned down and you're on melee and sometimes you can't really reach them well. So, if you get jumped on, they can actually drop your health pretty quick, but everything else really isn't too bad. The confuses are more just annoying, and my confuse controls aren't that special. They're pretty bad. So I think I used to be better at confuse, but then I kind of just, I don't know, stopped bothering about it. But yeah, with Rogue, you can cloak when you get to Thessal. No one ports to you. I don't think these. Usually that's pretty okay for rogues, because I think that's kind of like the reward for rushing, is you at least get a little bit of soulbound in by yourself. But yeah, with rogue, it's great. You can just cloak, chill on some air bubbles. Talk to the shrimp or seahorses or whatever. Yeah, seahorses, I guess. Whatever those things are. Chill out. Cloak out of paralyzes. It's pretty easy. But it's great for damage wise, it's good. You'll see. Again, Thessal's pretty greedy. Not dropping a whole lot of stuff, but when you do, if you do 8 trenches with a small group of 4, you'll it generally evens out. Oh, egg. That is the worst drop. It's so frustrating, especially in tomb and trenches when you think you're gonna get a mana or life, and then you get a stupid common egg. Ugh. That's one thing I really hope they push in the game, is separate bags for eggs. And I think they should be baskets. Easter egg baskets. But we'll see. We'll see where that goes. But it would be really nice, just so I don't know. I think they could tweak the drop rates a little bit, and maybe not be dropping as many eggs, and then possibly a little bit more pots, maybe, which I think would compensate for the number of people now just mobbing everything. So now, yeah, against Thessel, I mean, with four it's good because it doesn't take long, but it still takes a little bit. Usually, I think every single time with four people, I'd have to go back get oxygen once, and then on the second time coming back, normally we would kill it. That was a bit of a long one, I guess. But yeah, normally I think the timing on each of these is about just over 50 seconds if it's a fast one, and if it's a slower one, it's like 120 or like 130. So, and they're pretty fast if you do them with a rush. I actually really like though doing trenches, like and clearing. I think they're actually pretty decent for fame, and I don't know, they're kind of a fun. I think they're a pretty decent dungeon to do. The enemies aren't too bad, and yeah, fame's pretty solid. So there's really no. I know I'm rushing all these. That's just because the openers asked me to rush, but I'm normally pretty happy to just do clearing because it is actually pretty good to do that. Now, I wish. Well, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's no dying Thestals, unfortunately, in this video. I don't. That's not like make or break, I guess, but it's kind of a. It's always nice when you get one, and I think we actually had like the phrase queued up properly. That was the last time we screwed it up, so that was really bad. I think I did that. I think I did a video on that one. But yeah, Dying Thistle is pretty awesome, especially with a small group. And if people understand, like the proper way to do Dying Thistle is you just hit each. There's four special gifts, and you just each try and hit the special gifts like once. Like it only takes one shot for your soulbound to get in. So I think if you can hit it just once, then maybe two or three people can hit a gift. Like yeah, they don't have a lot of HP, so they break pretty fast. But I'm pretty sure you can hit them, more than once. So you can get a couple people hitting each gift, and then you can get a lot of soulbound. So that's something. It's helpful if you're on TeamSpeak, and you can actually remind people about that because you can definitely end up getting a lot more loot, especially on a small one. But yeah, we did I think 8 or 9 privates. Ooh, white bag, sweet. Seabow. Yeah, so far like loot's been okay. I think I was blanked on the first couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was the fifth one. So fifth one, C ring, 2 mana, and a bow, and that egg, and then maybe a blank one. I don't know, but that's a decent haul for sure. I mean, I think for everyone, I guess the Sibo is the best thing you can, unless I'm forgetting some magical item. But I think Sibo is definitely the best thing you can get out of trenches. I mean, sea silks are great and they're always handy, and you can use them on a ton of characters. So that's really nice as well. But yeah, Sibo, I don't know what they sell for at the moment, but probably the most expensive. Or I don't know if you'd be feeding Sibos anymore. I guess if you had a ton of them, you probably hold off. Just wait till UT weekend, sell it, and trade it off for other items and get something with a few cheaper items but higher feed or something, or more items, slightly less feed. I guess that would be it. Now Barreta, started opening them. I think for the first ones we kept going back to Bazaar, and then finally we started doing them inside the trench, a little trenchception. So yeah, this is one where I think I'm trying to do it without cloaking, but I don't think I ever did a whole one without cloaking. It was kind of weak. There's just something when you're on rogue, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I run into everything more. Maybe it's like I'm more careless because you can cloak, but I feel like I'm like hitting every confuse I possibly could. But because when I'm on night, I can generally rush them okay. And, you're obviously not cloaked. And you're slower on night too, so it's a little weird. But, yeah, this was a good group though. These guys are, I think they're all in a guild now. They kept guild hopping, or they kept changing the name of their guild. They were Friends Life or something, and then now their guild is Criminals Inc. And maybe by the time this video is uploaded, they'll, I don't know, be called something else, like Cat Lovers, something like that. That's the next guild that's coming up. But I saw them recruiting for people in the Fame Train, so I'm not sure what the requirements were, but if you want a guild that actually plays together and runs events, I guess check them out. PM Barreta, I think he's the founder. So yeah, it was good. Yeah, this one, I think this was one of the faster ones. That was a good rush. I'll check what the fastest time was. I think it was 52 seconds. I'll check at the end. Because that was decent. Now the good thing actually with Thessel is, I know I'm playing here with a pet and an 8/8, so it is definitely overpowered, but you can do Thessel or trenches on lower tier characters. It's not impossible. Like, I always found Abyss to be more dangerous for a low tier character than a trench. You still got to be careful, but it's totally doable. And I've duoed Thessel with completely unpotted characters and stuff. It takes a long time. You have to go back, and her phases slowly speed up, so it does get a little bit harder, especially if you ever get hit with an armor break. Sometimes you actually have to maybe leave the room, because when you're getting air, you keep getting hit by those red monsters. I think they're, what are they called? Something depths. Something from the depths. I'm not sure. We need the Realm Wiki back. It's so bad without the Realm Wiki. The rumor is, though, that Realm Eye is supposed to be bringing back the wiki, so that'll be awesome if we can have that. Because I can't remember half the stuff in the game anymore, and that was just the best resource. I think it wasn't that long ago that it was around, but if anyone doesn't know the Realm Wiki, it was just like an FAQ and a wiki with everything on the Wild Shadow site. It had all the dungeons, all the monsters, how much damage they did, the projectiles they shot. It was just a really, really great resource. And it was all updated by community members. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was, or at least community members helped out on it. I don't think it was solely employees. I could be wrong. But so yeah, hopefully, I think someone did manage to archive it before the site went down. So it would be great if Realm Eye put it up, because Realm Eye is just an awesome website. It's so great. Sweet. So yeah, I unloaded because I think I got full there in one of the last ones. So picked up, another mana pod. Awesome. All right, no cloak, no cloak. Oh no. Those confuses. Okay, that's all right. It's all right. Salvage that. Ooh, some fancy dodge action going on here. Oh no. I spoke too soon. So close. So close. I thought I was going all Matrix Realm style, but yeah, it didn't happen. Oh, this is probably one of the longer, one of the more roundabout rushes. I'm like uncovering more than half the map, I'm pretty sure. What are these people spamming? I don't know. I usually reply to messages, but I have no idea. Sometimes I also just kind of block it out half the time too. So sometimes people message me and I don't even look at the bottom of the screen. So not to be rude or anything, it's just, at times there's quite a few messages, and it's, honestly, if I was reading the messages or replying all the time, I would be dying about half the time. I'm like a very easily distracted player. So especially, I don't know, for people who voice chat, you might know how it is. You get distracted quick. Oh, like I got one of those What are those? Not the conch. Seashell. Some sort of seashell. The treasure. The white bag troll, unfortunately. I actually forgot about treasures. I feel like they're not dropping as much lately, but I'm probably wrong. I don't think I'm sure they haven't changed drop rates, but just feels like I haven't seen as many in a while. There was a period of time where I felt like I was getting a ton of them. All right, this is the last rush. The one rush that finished them all off. I was actually going to jump on a night and keep going. He was still opening more, but I got one of those. I was trying to switch to night, got a count in use, and then, it was too late. It's all over. All over. The account in use stuff. I know they shortened the time by half, but it's still pretty brutal. That was a bit of a messy rush. So, all right, Thessel, what you got? Give me something good, please. 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 You can do it. Thank you. So kind. SLBR, kind sailor.